Thank you, Spirit, for giving me this opportunity to share the wisdom, the knowledge that you want us to know, that you want us to be aware of. I open the sacred container with love, and I call upon the higher self of each one of the souls that come forth to watch this video. I call upon my higher self, and I clear any noise that keeps me from access to truth. I invite the ancestors, the good ones, the ones that are healthy, the ones that want us to see this new earth realized, that want to help us take the aligned actions that are for our highest good and for the highest good of our lineages. I call upon the archangels, Archangel Michael, to clear and shield this space. Clear, remove, and send to a perfect place any entities that are not serving the highest good of the soul that is watching this video. I ask you to please remove any entities and send them to the light. I call upon Archangel Raphael to come forth and apply healing for the soul. Archangel Raphael, I ask you to apply your beautiful emerald green light into the soul's energy field. And I ask that you use my voice to be a soothing energy for those who are listening to me. Let me be your vessel of healing. I call upon Archangel Metatron to come forth and help me access the information to truth, the information from the Akasha, the information from our guides, the ones that are guiding this entire planet. I call upon the guides of all of humanity to come forth and share with my higher self all the information needed for this new year of 2023. I want to thank Spirit for giving me the opportunity to do this work of love, this work of guidance, this work of healing. Thank you, Spirit, for this opportunity. Thank you. I call upon the ancestors that are hiding, the ones that are scared to show themselves because they're scared that we are going to reject them, but that you carry the wisdom and you're here. I call you upon to come forth and help us. We know that we have ignored you. We haven't given you our support. We call you forth. I call forth my ancestors, the good ones, the ones that want to be part of this work that I'm doing, the ones that want to support the work that I'm doing to help others, to help this planet. Thank you. I humbly ask to give me the guidance that is for the highest good of the souls that are going to be watching this video. And I ask that all the information that is given to me is clear, concise, and precise. I have nothing but support for these souls, and I ask that only the access to the positive ego is given to me now. I ask that my neutrality stays at 100% expression. Thank you. Namaste, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Blooming Lotus Healing Channel. My name is Jakara, if this is your first time, and I am a spiritual healing facilitator. And I am so excited that we are, today is basically December 31st. I was gonna say January, but December 31st, and tomorrow is January 1st. And I'm so excited to share with you a reading that I was called upon Spirit this morning. As I was getting ready, I was told that I needed to do this video. So it is 5 p.m., 5:58 p.m. Eastern time here on in Florida. And I am going to go ahead and pull some cards right here while I record this video. And I'm going to share with you the information that Spirit wants to channel for us to know in regards to what to consider, what guidance we need to move forward during this year as a collective. So this is going to be a collective reading, and it's going to apply to you. Everything that I mentioned here is going to apply to you in some shape or form. So make sure that you listen with an open heart. I invite you to just really take a couple of deep breaths with me here and just allow yourself to receive whatever guidance comes through. It may not apply to you at this very moment, but maybe later down the road it may. So you may want to save this video for later. Before I get started with this reading, I wanted to announce a couple of things. I have a soul relationships class workshop that I'm going to be launching on January 21st. And this class is going to be a 5-week class where you're going to learn how to access your records and learn how to clear energies between you and your loved ones. So it's going to be relationship based, and we're going to be learning about our soul relationships to those who we are interacting with here on this earth. So if you're someone who is on a twin flame path, or maybe you're curious about your relationships with your loved ones and you want to learn how to clear energies between you and your loved ones, then you definitely want to make sure that you sign up for my class. I'm going to have a link in the description below with the information on this class. You can go ahead and sign up. Right now, I am running a special, some percentage off. I believe it's 30 or 35% off. So you want to make sure that you sign up before January 10th if you want to get into the class at a discounted price. I also have another announcement. I am going to be launching on on February 6th. I'm going to be, or 5th, sorry, I'm going to be launching a group that is going to be all about, it's a membership group that's going to be all about the clearings that are going to be similar to what I'm going to be posting alongside with this video. So this first part of the video is going to be a reading, and there's going to be a second part of the video that is going to be all about a clearing. It's going to be an Akashic clearing to help clear all of the energies from 2022 into 2023. So it's going to basically reset your energies and help you really just realign your energies into the new year. So if you want to take advantage of receiving an Akashic clearing, then you want to make sure that you listen to the second part of this video. This is going to be up for as long as you need, so you can go ahead and listen to this at your own leisure. I recommend that you listen to the second part of this video with headphones, and that you take the time to do the entire video or listen to the entire video at a time that you may not be disturbed. So maybe you may want to listen to it maybe before you go to sleep, or maybe you can fall asleep to it. You can do that as well. But just make sure that you listen to the entire video, because it is an Akashic clearing and we don't want to leave your records open. So you want to make sure that you stay for the entire video at that time. So even if you don't have the time right now, you could always come back and listen to that specific part of the video that I'm going to be posting alongside with this one. Another thing that I wanted to mention as well is that the clearings that I'm going to be doing with the group are going to be intentional, and they're going to be Akashic clearings or SRT clearings, spiritual response therapy clearings, that are going to be geared towards collective programs. So you're going to experience on the second part of the video this clearing, and you're going to see how different you feel after that clearing. So just really pay attention to how you feel after this clearing, and if you feel called to connect to this group that I am forming for us to do clearings every month, then you want to make sure that you go to the description below. I'm going to have some information in regards to this group that I am launching. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a monthly thing. So every month you're going to be getting a clearing. So and I've been doing this for a while now, and it's been really successful for all of the groups that I've been running. And now I am ready to offer this out to the extended public here. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask Spirit to give us some guidance in regards to this year. So, Spirit, I ask you to please give me some guidance in regards to this year, 2023. What are the themes that we need to be focusing on as a collective? All right. So I see here that the first card that came up was the card of Mars. And this card is all about really focusing on how we're going to move forward, how we're going to move towards our goals moving forward. And also, it has to do about boundaries and how we're going to set boundaries for ourselves, within ourselves, and also towards others so that we can move forward. Maybe you're seeing in your life right now that you haven't held the boundaries that you expected or that you wanted to or that you intended to throughout the year, but you have been making some progress in 2022. So in 2023, Spirit is indicating here that it's important that we really continue to work on those boundaries, because what happens is that a lot of the programming that we have received over centuries and also over the years growing up sometimes can create a little bit of a I want to say like a little bit of a push and pull between what really our soul is calling us to do and how our reactive or automatic way of being is being activated. So really paying attention to that and putting boundaries even with yourself and saying, okay, well, I'm coming back into this space over and over again. Let me see what can I do to move forward. So really plowing through, of course, with compassion and love towards yourself, but definitely giving yourself that opportunity to really be connected to that strength that you have within to move forward in your path. Okay. So the other card that came up here is the Yang card, which is very solar. It's very active. So it's all about taking action, right? So we want to make sure that we're proactive, that we are doing, that we're taking really, as we were talking about moving forward at the beginning of the card, at the first card, it's all about combining, right? Okay, not only the thought process of, okay, I'm gonna do this, but also taking those actions. So really being very intentional about your actions and checking with yourself often, right? So going back into the yin energy, going back into the lunar energy, more of the receiving energy, and making sure that whatever action that you're taking is actually really aligned with your highest truth and what you're really meaning to do. That is going to be aligned with your soul. Okay. Also, another thing that I show here is the energy of fire. So this year's all about really plowing through. It's really so exciting. So it's, excuse me, when you think about the energy of fire, it's very active. It's very powerful. It fuels things, right? Fire can fuel. So really taking the time, and I'm getting this message from Spirit is, use those tools that or all of those things that you've experienced in the past as your fuel. So anything that you may feel like could be taking you down, instead of using that as a way of dampening your fire, using that as fuel towards your fire. So connecting to that energy from a place of positivity and a place of gratitude is an important step. And using that in using those experiences that you've had in 2022 that were not as positive, using that as your fuel to say, okay, well, because this didn't work out doesn't mean that I have to just sit here and mope. I can go ahead and move forward and use this as my fuel to do better this next year. So using that energy of fire. The other thing that I see here is really connecting to the heart space. So really firing up that self-compassion, that self-love, and also that love that really connects us to spirit. So really connecting to our heart space, to our heart chakra, remembering that we have that internal, internal and eternal connection to love, is really going to help you fuel, right? So doing everything from the heart space, doing everything from a place of love and not a place of fear or anger, but really connecting it again, using that fuel from that place of love to really say, I'm going to love myself now because I deserve this. I am so worthy of receiving, and because I am worthy of receiving, I'm taking this action, right? And also, the other thing that I see here is really getting connected to our confidence. You know, like sometimes we tend to make mistakes in our path, and or maybe we, and I don't want to say mistakes, but maybe we just stray, we just go a different direction that we originally intended, and then we just kind of just feel like we're not, you know, we're not confident about ourselves, and we're like, well, do I really, can I really trust myself? And this card here is really letting you know that it's definitely a time for you um, to be very sure of yourself, and to know that you do have that internal GPS that is guiding you at every single step. So just remember that even though you may think you made a mistake, it wasn't really a mistake. It was most likely an opportunity for you to learn and experience, so that you can use that, integrate that for whatever comes your way later. So really just changing that perspective is very important. Also, I see here a year of optimism, right? Throughout the year, it's important that you try to go back to that optimistic point of view. So, whenever you're going through the year, you know, maybe midway, you can just go back and say, okay, am I, you know, operating from a place of love? Am I operating from a place of optimism? Or am I operating from a place of fear because I have to be operating from this place of showing that I am worthy? Or am I operating from a place of, oh, you know what, i am I am so deserving of this X, Y, and Z abundance of my love life, of, you know, of money, of happiness, of peace. I am deserving of this, and I don't have to show this off to anyone. I just need this to be part of my life, because it's something that brings me joy, right? Not because I need it, because it's something that I see outside of me, and then because I feel uncomfortable from the things that I see outside of me, then I want those things, right? So it's a different energy, the energy of saying, no, I want this because it comes from my heart. And I'm optimistic that I am going to have this, that I am going to receive this year. So really staying in that optimistic space, especially when things don't go the way that you expected in the middle of the year, because I'm feeling the middle of the year is going to be a little bit of shifting and pivoting for a lot of us. So just really connecting to that shifting and pivoting from a place of, oh, okay, things are just being realigned for me, right? So it's shifting that perspective. Stay optimistic, and don't let any pivoting or shifting keep you from actually seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I see here also the energy of passion. So, you know, finding anything that has to do with your passion is an important step forward in 2023. So, aligning yourself with your fire, with your inner fire, aligning yourself with the things that just make you feel like you're lit up from the inside out. And that's going to really shift a lot of things for you, because once you start operating from that space, the things that don't align for you will fall back. They won't have a choice but to actually leave. And the things that are for you, they won't have a choice but to be magnetized towards you. So really connecting to that passion, right? So practicing anything that will connect you to that passion. You can even practice some dancing, or practice anything that will really connect you to that, really to that space of excitement and pleasure even. Another thing that I see here also is to have the courage and the bravery to move the direction that you're being invited to move forward to. I do see here that there could be a little bit of almost like uh, you may not feel as I want to say you may not feel as connected to it right now because you're like, well, I have all of these things that could happen, coulda, shoulda, woulda. And I'm hearing that because of that, you may feel like you're not really able to get to where you need to get. And I'm going to challenge that for you. So it's important that you really connect to your sense of worth, right? To, again, to that to the fact that you have that heart space connection to your intentions, right? And really connecting to that is going to really help you. um I want to say is going to help you shift and find that strength and that confidence and that bravery. And also, I'm hearing the message of surrounding yourself with people who are going to celebrate you and cheer you is really going to help you move the direction that you need to move forward. It really makes a difference when you surround yourself with people who are able to support you and see the benefits and the light that you're bringing forward with the work that you do, or the work that you're planning to do, or the work that you want to learn how to do, right? So any of the actions that you're going to take, right? And then also, not only that, when we apply this to love, having the courage to open our hearts, having the courage to connect to our passion, and connect to our heart space, and connect to that vulnerability, it really shifts things around for us. It really allows us to shift the way that the old paradigm that we have been feeding into the earth, which was really more about putting up the walls and lack of trust, and projection of our baggage towards the other person, and really moving towards being more courageous and saying, you know what, I am brave enough to open my heart and to also say when I am right or when I'm wrong. And also recognize that when someone is shifting their projections, their internal projections towards me, being able to see that mirror and reflect back with compassion that that is not the truth, and help share that or shed that light back to our loved ones, our family members, or even our partners. So it's definitely something that you want to consider right now, is to really start opening your heart, and seeing also the limitations that you may have put within yourself at a subconscious level that are keeping you from actually connecting to your heart space and operating from your heart space in every single aspect of your life. That's a big one that is coming through. Now, Spirit wants me to pull some other cards from a different deck. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle right now. We're going to shuffle right now and see what other stuff wants to come through here. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. All right, so we have some cards here that came through. Okay, wow, these are powerful. So the energy of creation and connecting to our sacral is a very important step forward this year. Connecting to our sacral from a place of expansion and a place of also magic, right? So even connecting to our sexual energy from a place of magic is important. And I see here also that you're being invited to connect to that, more of that animal instinct type of energy. A lot of times we see the animal instinct as being a negative thing, but actually animals are very connected to nature, and they're able to really feel grounded into what is nature offering to them. So connecting to nature this year is going to be paramount for you to be able to connect to your creativity, and that's really going to help you with that creation that you are going to be expressing. However, creation, I am seeing, and this is a message I've been getting a lot this year, this past year and moving forward is that community is where you really thrive as humanity and or as we we you everyone really thrives as humanity. So partnerships are absolutely important, and I'm not talking about just partnerships at the romantic level, but also at the spiritual level, at the as co-workers, as as business partners, um, any sort of creativity that you want to put forth this year, you will benefit the most when you do this in community. So really paying attention to that is important. I see here also that we are being restored back into a lot of cosmic downloads are happening this year. We have been receiving a lot of cosmic downloads so far, but this year we are going to be receiving a lot more. So, a lot of you may have started or may start a spiritual awakening, or you may deepen your spiritual awakening. Okay. I'm hearing also the cosmic light is going to be downloaded throughout the year for everyone who is or is not aware of their spiritual journey. Even if you're not aware of your spiritual or your spirituality, even if you're far away from seeing the beauty of who you are, you're still receiving downloads and codes at this moment, and things are being shifted at the physical, at the mental, and the spiritual level for a lot of us. So really paying attention to our emotional bodies is going to be paramount this year, because that's what's going to give us a little bit of that flag to let us know what we're processing at the moment. So really connecting to that. Another thing that I'm seeing here as well is it may get a little bit overwhelming at times, almost as if you're handling too many things at the same time. Handling your spirituality and your life here on earth can get a little overwhelming, especially when these downloads do happen. So just remember what I mentioned earlier. You want to make sure that you stay in that optimistic energy. Okay, when I was talking about the fire energy, you want to make sure that you stay in the optimistic energy, because it's going to get very intense at certain points, but this is going to be for the highest good of everyone. It's not going to be negative in any shape or form. It's just going to get really let's just say shifty. We're going to have a lot of shifts happening. I see here also that we are being invited to connect to both our sides, the light and the shadow. So doing a lot of shadow work is important, and bringing that balance between both your shadow and your light is going to be paramount moving forward. This is not only a time for us to connect to the light, but also connect to our shadows and practice that full acceptance of who we are, so we can have that clear vision of who we truly are. Okay. I'm also being shown here that it's important that we connect to our fabulous selves, right? And I say this for everyone, right? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you are handsome, you're beautiful, and connecting to that essence of feeling that, and even dressing ourselves, or buying ourselves a new shirt or a new dress, or wearing some makeup for women, or whatever that is for you, just wearing some cologne or perfume, and connecting to that glamorous energy is really going to help you boost your confidence, and is going to really help you with any time that you may feel that lack of confidence, like I was mentioning. So whenever you're feeling that lack of confidence, spirit is saying take some actions, right? We're talking about actions, right? We were talking about actions for the year. So taking actions that are going to really help you get in the space of feeling confident about yourself and feeling like you own your life. Okay, so sometimes little things like that can make a difference. So practicing that throughout this year is going to really help you boost your confidence, and also help you take those actions that you may not have taken before, because you didn't feel as empowered as you would if you did something a little something extra for you to feel good. So I know it can sound non spiritual to do that, but it really does make a difference. Okay. All right. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards here. And I'm going to ask Spirit to continue to give us guidance here and support. Thank you, Spirit, for your love. Powerful, powerful messages here. So the next cards that came up were invite help. So again, this is a confirmation of the fact that, you know, we're looking at working in community. Remember, I was saying that that's something that Spirit is really talking about. You know, for a while now, I've been getting these messages about community. So inviting help. Don't try to do everything on your own this year. Really bring in help from community, bring in help from Spirit as well. You know, ask this year, ask and you shall receive. You want to make sure that you ask for the things that you want as well. So invite in the divine energies to help you to move forward, to help you move forward. Okay. Also, just remember that this is a reminder that because you're a limitless being, okay, this is your divine right to ask for help, not only from those who are around us in the physical realm, but also for those from those who are in the etheric realms. So it's important that you really start inviting Spirit into your daily life, because that's really going to help you really find a little bit more grounded energy into your routine. So I'm not saying that you have to be perfect and you have to meditate every single day for 5 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour, 30 minutes, but try to at least have a little prayer in your head while you're taking a shower or while you're brushing your teeth. Say a little prayer. You know, little things like that will make a huge difference, a huge impact in your life. So, you know, yes, you can go as deep as, you know, meditating, you can do that, but also, you know, doing little things like saying a little prayer before you go to bed or before you take a shower or while you're taking a shower is really going to make a huge difference in your life. But also, that's on the spiritual side, but also at the physical, on the 3D side, you want to make sure that now that you're moving forward with new endeavors, new things that you're bringing into your life, you may need that additional help from your community. So don't close yourself up and start really embodying community. If you're craving community, then you want to make sure that you start embodying by being part of it. You're also going to really be connecting to a lot of karmic energies from other lifetimes that are going to really be ready to be released. So if you are struggling with this, you know, you can connect with me. You can go to my website and sign up for either my monthly group clearings, which is going to be more of a collective programs clearings, or if you want to do more of the clearings that are specifically for you and your soul, then you can definitely go to my website, thebluelotushealing.com, and book a session. So if you're struggling with anything from a past life that is showing up for you, or maybe you're seeing anything, chronic, kind of like an ongoing chronic thing coming up, then you want to make sure that you clear that. However, you're going to have a very good jump start once you listen to the clearing I am putting at the end of this video. So you will be able to clear some stuff there, but just know that throughout the year, you may have things that are ready to be released, because we work in onions, in an onion layer type of style. So once we clear one thing, once we work on through some things, then we are ready to move on. And this is going to be a year of really addressing anything from past lives. So maybe you have already done a lot of work on this lifetime, and you may notice that other things start showing up and you don't understand where they're coming from. Then you know that it's time for you to start working on your past life karma. And also just know that you have that powerful energy inside of you that has the courage to move forward. So, you know, really learning how to take what is yours, right? And also learning that you are a fearless soul. you really don't have any fear at the soul level, at the etheric level, right? So that fear that you feel now is just remembering that that's an illusion, and you can ask spirit to clear that for you. So you can just say, spirit, I ask you to please clear this fear out of my system, and that if it's for my highest good, or for my highest good. Doesn't mean that that fear is a bad thing. It's good whenever you're, whenever you're in the wild and maybe you need to run away from an animal. But if you're connecting to that fear over and over again, then you may want to start addressing that, and start, especially if you deal with anxiety as well, start addressing that from a place of from a place of love, and seeking that support that you need, right? So it's important that you do that this year. Now, for the last part of this, I'm going to go ahead and pull some other cards. Let me see what spirit wants to say here. Ooh, spirit is definitely speaking today. Okay. Well, so I'm going to say spirit is asking you to start changing your perception, the way that you see your life right now may not be in a positive light. So really starting to integrate the lessons is going to help you with that perception, or even speaking to someone who can help you change the perception, or even getting readings, or any sort of support that can help you see the higher perspective as well. And also, it's important that you let go of the expectations that you have put on yourself. Right now, any expectations that you put on yourself are basically going to dampen your experience here on this planet. So you want to make sure that you set intentions, absolutely, but you let go of the expectations. Today, as I was meditating, I saw these leaves falling, and I saw the leaves, and I got this message from spirit saying the leaves are not trying to control where they're going to fall. They're going to fall wherever they fall. So it's about really allowing ourselves to be in alignment with wherever spirit wants to have us be, wherever our soul wants us to have us be, because at this moment you are in a perfect space and a perfect time. And remembering that, and I know it's hard to do, to remember that, and I know it's hard to like even fathom that, and to even think about it, because it's like, what the heck, like I want to know where I'm going. But allowing yourself to be like a leaf, just going with the flow, just allowing yourself to fall wherever you're meant to fall, and knowing that where you fell is exactly where you need to be. Okay, so another thing that is coming through here is you want to make sure that you really attract the things that you want by being in that essence of gratitude, in that essence of your heart space, right? So glowing from within, connecting to your inner light, right? And the only way you can really glow is by you understanding your shadows, like I mentioned at the beginning, or a little bit in the middle. And I was mentioning how, we got to find that balance between the shadow and the light. And doing that shadow work allows you, the more you acknowledge your shadows and do the shadow work, the more your light will glow. So important to connect to our shadows. So if you want to glow, you want to make sure that you are acknowledging your shadows. There's no other way around that. And this year is a powerful year of transformation, spiritual transformation. And this is a time for you to really start connecting to the energies that keep coming back and pulling you away from where you want to go. So, we were talking about how it's all about moving forward, right? But you may experience sometimes certain thought processes, or maybe energies that you experience that kind of bring you away. They take you away from your goal, right? So you want to make sure that you acknowledge that. Again, that's the shadow. You acknowledge those shadows, okay? And once you acknowledge those shadows and give yourself the love and that compassion, those parts of you, like doing the inner work, doing that inner child work, doing that, holding space for yourself, the more you do that, the more you tame that shadow. And it's not about taming or controlling. I just want to be clear. It's all about really allowing yourself to be in that full acceptance, and that calms that shadow to such a point that it doesn't need to be expressing all the time, because it received that attention, that support, that love that it needed at that moment. So that tames that shadow. And when you do that, you will transform, you will alchemize so much energy. And that's going to help you glow even further, even brighter than you can ever imagine. So I hope this helped you. I hope this beautiful message that came from Spirit helped you. I am so grateful. This year was a beautiful year of growth for me, and I hope that this new year for you is a beautiful year of expansion. I pray that each one of you receive all of the things that you are asking for this new year. Just remember that you want to make sure that you're taking aligned action. So I want to thank you again. I am so grateful to be part of this journey with you. Thank you for being part of my community, of this beautiful family that we continue to grow. If you like this video, please do share this video with someone that you love. I hope that this helps you, and namaste. Namaste, dear soul, and welcome to this Akashic clearing. We will be working together alongside with your higher self to clear any energies from this old year towards the new year. I want to invite you to take this moment to get yourself comfortable in a seated position, or if you prefer, you can lie back. Now, it's important that you listen to the entire clearing up until I announce that the records are closed. You can listen to this clearing at any time that you need, and I want to invite you to make sure that you're listening to this clearing with headphones and at a time that you're not going to be interrupted. You may use this clearing to fall asleep. Now let's begin. I want to invite you to take this moment to take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Just readjust your body as needed and make sure that your feet are uncrossed. If you're sitting down, if you're sitting on the floor, you can cross your legs Indian style. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground. If you are laying back, just allow yourself to lie back and uncross your legs and get yourself in a comfortable position. I want to invite you to take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Just focus on the sound of my voice to let yourself feel present. Nothing matters but this present moment. You're taking this time to connect with yourself, to relax, to clear, to heal all that doesn't serve your highest good. Take this moment to set an intention for the new year within yourself. Just one intention is enough. And allow yourself to really feel into that intention and what it means to you personally. And also feel into your body whenever you think about this intention. Feel into the excitement. Feel into how it feels to be aligned with your soul, aligned with your joy. Feel if there's any contraction or expansion in your body. Just notice and just take a mental note. And now I just want to invite you to take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you take that deep breath into your nose, you're going to think of one thing that you're grateful for this past year. And as you exhale through your mouth, you're going to exhale love into your room, into where you're at now. So you're inhaling gratitude, through your nose and exhaling love into your environment. We're going to take a moment to take a quick scan of the body. Just notice if there's any tension in any parts of your body. Notice if there's any tension on your forehead or your eyes. Notice if your jaw is clenched, and just allow yourself to relax and consciously invite these parts of your body to relax and open up. Notice if there's any tension on your shoulders or your hands. Notice your breathing. Try to allow yourself to be more open, more relaxed with every breath you take. Notice if there's any tension on your belly. Allow it to expand and take space. Notice if there's any tension on your hips or your bottom, maybe on your legs, or maybe at your feet. Just really invite yourself, your body, to relax and be present at this moment. Now that you have set your intention for the year and that you have felt the gratitude for this past year, we're going to go ahead and open your records. And I just want to invite you to visualize yourself sitting on this beautiful throne. The throne where you are the one that rules. You are the ruler of your life. Visualize yourself sitting on the throne of your life. This throne made of marble and encrusted with beautiful diamonds and crystals. And you're wearing this wonderful crown which shines with so much light. And you're wearing this beautiful velvet robe that feels soft against your skin, and you can see your entire kingdom or queendom right in front of you. This kingdom or queendom is basically your entire life. And you're going to assess right now in front of you. You're going to notice that there's going to be a screen that is showing you the parts that you need to assess and pivot or maybe shift. And then next to that screen, there's another screen over to the right where there's all of the things being shown to you that you need to continue and focus on. And then over to the right of that screen, there's a third screen that is showing you the possibilities, the new dreams, the new aspirations. All of these are opportunities for you. And now I just want to invite you to visualize in your mind's eye this beautiful light coming from above, coming from the heavens. And within yourself, just set the intention to connect to your higher self. You notice that your crown starts to light up, and this beautiful light coming from the heavens comes down, touching your crown. This light is a beautiful blue and gold and white. And it starts to activate your crown, making its way down towards your third eye, the area in between your eyebrows, activating your cosmic light, your cosmic vision, continuing to go down towards your throat, activating your cosmic expression. Continuing to go down towards your heart, which is the area in the middle of your chest, activating your cosmic love. Continuing to go down towards your solar plexus, the area right above your belly, activating your cosmic action. Continuing to go down towards your sacral, the bottom of your belly, activating your cosmic creation. Continuing to go down towards your root. That's the area right at the bottom of your spine, activating your cosmic support. As you go down, you continue to go down. This beautiful light makes its way towards the bottom of your feet. And now we're connecting you with Mother Earth, activating your cosmic connection to this planet. As a star seed, as a lover of this planet, you're connected to both the cosmic, the cosmos, and this planet. And as you connect to this planet, you realize that you're also connected to the cosmos, because this planet is also part of the greater beauty of this creation that we call the universe. And now, as you visualize yourself sitting on your throne, knowing where you're going, setting your intentions and being grateful for what you have learned throughout this past year, and having an understanding of where you're going forward, feeling grounded and being grounded, feeling connected to your guidance and being connected to your guidance. Continue to hold this visual of this cosmic light that you have grounded all the way from your crown to the bottom of your feet as I open your records. I set the intention to open the records of the soul that is listening to this meditation, this clearing. Do I have an agreement for this? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit and these souls are one, and they work as a team. I ask this soul to be a clear and neutral channel of Spirit. This work is done in the most expanded, loving expression of Spirit. Please clear any blocks, interferences, and/or extra souls for this soul and their higher self. Thank you. Please prep their higher self and them to work together. Please clear until we are only working with the higher self. Angels of light are present. Thank you, angels of light, for letting us know that you're here supporting us. Guardian angels are present. Thank you for letting us know that you're here present with this soul. Please clear, Spirit, until we're only working with the higher self of the soul listening to this recording. Is there anyone else involved? Thank you. Spirit, I ask you to please download all the wisdom, light, knowledge, understanding, and truth of the one universe. Please clear all original 13 bodies of negative programming and leave only positive programs. Make sure that spiritual committee is minimum size for maximum effect. If not, please clear until they are. Please clear, remove, elevate, and educate committee members to the most expanded level of Beyond New Paradigm. What's the lowest level of consciousness now? Thank you. Please clear, remove, elevate, and educate committee members to the most expanded level of Beyond New Paradigm. Is the soul clear to the heart or spirit, the most expanded level? Show me. Is there anything below incarnation that needs to be cleared for these souls? Thank you. I call upon the Spiritual Purification Committee to come forth and help the higher self of the soul listening to this recording, to help them clear, remove, and send to a perfect place all entities, observers, dark entities, disturbers, deceivers, false ascended teachers, Batman, Black Cloak, and dark galactic entities that could be living below incarnation for this soul. I ask that all implants are removed at all levels up to Godhead, and I ask that their DNA and chromosomes are cleared and healed. Be sure to clear all and remove all, not only to the Godhead and beyond. Thank you. Is there anything else that needs to be cleared here? Spirit asks you to make sure that all entities, attachments, or disturbances are cleared until they're fully sent to the light. Thank you, Spirit. What is the percentage of extra souls? Thank you. Spirit, I ask you to make sure that this soul's neutrality is at 100%. Spirit, I ask you to make sure that the positive ego of this soul is at 100%. Please clear until it's 100%. Spirit, I ask you to make sure that this soul's negative ego is cleared and brought down to 0%. Spirit, I ask you to make sure that if there's any part of this soul spiritual committee running in abdicating energy, to please clear, remove, and replace anyone that is on the spiritual committee of this soul running in abdicating energy. Bring abdicating energy down to 0%. Spirit, make sure that if this soul is participating in too many portals of the one universe, to please clear until they're now at only 2. Spirit, please set up a triple eye shield for this soul and let me know when you're done. Spirit, we are now ready to clear the new year and also ready to reset the old year that we're leaving behind. Is that correct? Thank you. Spirit, I ask you to please check any programs that are blocking this soul from living in their highest expression for the new year. Program of fear found in past life. Panic. Betrayal. Anything else? Please clear discordant energies that were found and replaced with good. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can you tell me what is the percentage that's being cleared and the percentage blocked? Do we have everything that we need to clear for this program? Please clear program of fear that was found on past life, all discordant energies that were found for all souls that are involved, and let me know when you're done. What's the percentage that's been cleared and the percentage blocked? Spirit, are there any other collective programs that need to be cleared for this soul in regards to being able to be in their highest expression? Negative benefit. In parallel lives. Thank you. Energy of resentment found. Selfishness. Anything else? Please clear discordant energies that were found and replaced with good. Thank you, Spirit. What's the percentage that's been cleared and the percentage blocked? Spirit, do we have everything that we need to clear for this program? Please clear negative benefit that was found in parallel lives for all souls involved. Clear discordant energies that were found, replace with good. Clear and seal openings and filtrations in parallel lives for the soul. Thank you. What's the percentage that's been cleared and the percentage blocked? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, are there any other collective programs that need to be cleared for this soul that are needed at this moment? Do we have any energies that need to be cleared at this moment for this soul? Moody, lethargy, health abuse, hate of self, anything else? Please clear discordant energies that were found and replace with good. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, in regards to clearing the programs from the old year into the new year for the soul that is listening to this right now, is there anything else here that needs to be cleared? Are there any patterns or programs? Are there any additional things that need to be cleared here? Okay, please clear the expression of courage and bring it up to 100% expression. Thank you. Spirit, are there any vows that need to be cleared for the soul that is listening to this recording at this moment? Show me. Minor vows. These are goals, okay? Goals reinforced with thoughts. We want to repeat one time. You're now going to listen to this vow release, and you're going to repeat this within yourself. We're going to repeat this together. I revoke any and all vows to minor vows, and I choose to stay open to daily guidance and decisions that are for my highest good here and now. I am okay as I am. I praise Universal Source. Are there any maces? Any baby maces? Please clear baby maces. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, in regards to the residual energies from the past year, do we need to clear anything at the 4 centers? Spirit, I ask you to please check the mental center. Please clear mental center from residual energies and shadows and bring them down to 0%. Spirit, I ask you to please clear residual energies and shadows from the emotional center and bring them down to 0%. Spirit, I ask you to please clear residual energies and shadows of the physical center and bring them down to 0%. Spirit, I ask you to please check residual energies and shadows of the intuitive center and make sure that they're at 0%. What is the percentage of accuracy of this and completion for the soul? Spirit, I ask you to please check and clear dissonant nodes in the living soul of this soul. Spirit, I ask you to please check cords that are blocking the ascension of this soul. Please clear. Spirit, I ask you to please check implants on physical body or in physical body and clear. Spirit, please check knots blocking energy flow in the physical body and bring energy flow at 100% expression. Bring reconnection to this soul's original blueprint at 100% connection. reconnect all disconnected parts of the blueprint that are still in need to be connected. Spirit, please check illness and pre-programs in the third astral body, and please clear. Spirit, please check DNA that is intervened, reprogrammed, or damaged. Spirit, I ask you to please clear bodies in chart 3 and clear any energies that don't serve the highest good of these souls. Please clear conscious mind at the I am body level. Please clear Holy Spirit body. Please clear universal God consciousness. Please clear spirit body. Please clear light status. Please clear the 8th Eden. Spirit, I ask you to please check neutrality for this soul towards the events that happened on this last year and bring the neutrality to 100%. Spirit, I ask you to please check neutrality for this soul for the last 3 months of this past year and bring neutrality to 100%. Spirit, I ask you to please check planetary energies, imprints, and wounds. Please clear planetary energies. Please clear planetary imprints. Please clear planetary wounds. Spirit, please check archetypes for these souls to be sure to activate these archetypes for expression towards the new year. Clearing archetype of guide. Clearing archetype of mystic. Clearing archetype of murder. Clearing the feminine archetype. Clearing the archetype of creator. Clearing the archetype of perfectionism. Spirit, I would like for you to check personal planets for this soul. Please clear personal planets and bring neutrality of planetary influences of personal planets. Spirit, I ask you to please check the relationship planets for this soul and be sure to bring the neutrality of the planetary influences at the relationship planet level to 100% neutrality. Spirit, please check the collective planets that are connected to this soul, and I ask you to please check the neutrality and the planetary influences of this collective planets and bring neutrality to 100%. We are now setting the intention to move towards manifestation for our highest timeline in this new year. In order for us to move forward in being in our highest timeline, we must empty our vessel from any mental weight, social, and cultural narrative. Spirit, please check for this soul. Is there anything at the social and cultural narrative that is giving a mental weight for this soul? Please clear. Please clear. Please clear. Please clear. It's important that you move forward towards this new year with a sense of courage and leave fear behind. Sometimes the fear that you feel may be the fear of others that is projected onto you. So it's important to remember that the fear is only to be felt and not to be acted upon. It's okay to be in this essence of this human experience and to feel negative emotions. Do not let negative emotions take away or take you away from the path of your ascension, away from the path that you're meant to be expressing on this lifetime. Spirit, please check soul purpose activation during this past year that just passed, and be sure to clear and bring it up to 100%. Spirit, I ask you to please check the soul purpose blocks for this new year that we're embarking on. Please clear for this soul any blocks that are keeping this soul from being able to be in the expression of their soul purpose. Spirit, I would like for you to check programs that are keeping the soul from expressing in their highest timeline of manifestation during this new year. We have found a fear program from a parallel life. We got the energy of conflict. Malice. Vengefulness. Hate of self. Please clear discordant energies that were found and replace with good. Thank you. Spirit, do we have everything that we need to clear for this fear program? Please clear fear program that was found in parallel life, all souls involved, clear and seal openings and filtrations in parallel life. Please be sure to clear and replace with good. Thank you, Spirit. Are there any additional programs that need to be cleared for this soul that is listening to this now? Spirit, I ask you to please check the percentage of intentions that are aligned with the soul purpose of the soul, and please clear and realign and download all information needed to this soul's higher self and conscious mind to be able to realign back to their soul purpose. Please clear any energies, any blocks, any lack of clarity that is keeping the soul from being able to receive the guidance to realign their intentions towards the soul purpose. Please clear connection to the guides and higher self of the soul. Spirit, please clear prosperity blocks for the soul. Clear any programs that are keeping the soul from obtaining prosperity during this new year. Spirit, please check for lack programs that may be stored at the soul, at the mental, at the subconscious level for the soul, and clear all lack programs and replace with good. Spirit, please check any abundance blocks that are keeping the soul from receiving abundance and being in the embodiment of abundance, or being able to see the abundance in their life. Please clear blocks and let abundance be expressed at 100%. Spirit, I ask you to please clear any blocks, programs, or restrictions that are keeping the soul from living their life meaning, for being able to recognize their life meaning. I ask you to please download to their conscious mind any information that will give them the clarity in regards to the life meaning. Let life meaning be expressed at 100% and 100% clarity. Spirit, I ask you to please clear the dreamer archetype for this soul. Moving forward, let the dreamer archetype be expressed at 100%. Spirit, please check the balance between the masculine and the feminine archetypes for this soul. If there anything that is between the masculine and the feminine that needs to be cleared, please clear any programs, restrictions, or energetic noise that is keeping the soul from being able to embody both the masculine and feminine archetypes in all of their endeavors. Please clear blocks between the masculine and the feminine. Spirit, I ask you to please be sure to check the creator archetype moving forward during this new year, and let this creator archetype be expressed at 100% moving forward. Spirit, I ask you to check for any implants moving forward at the physical, mental, emotional, and at the soul level that are keeping this souls from manifesting their highest expression. Please check if there are any present. I ask you to clear and remove and replace with love treatment. Spirit, I ask you to please be sure that you check the ability to manifest for this soul, and let this ability of manifestation be brought up to 100%. Please clear positive manifestation of their life on this planet and bring it to 100%. Bring positive manifestation and alignment with their soul's blueprint at 100% now. Spirit asks you to please clear negative manifestation that keeps the soul from being able to be aligned with their soul's blueprint. Please clear that expression and bring it down to 0%. Spirit asks you to please check and be sure to clear any energetic noise, blocks, or restrictions that are keeping the soul from making decisions that are aligned with their highest good and their highest intention. Spirit, please clear cultural programs and bring back to alignment with the blueprint of love. Spirit, please clear interspecies programs and bring back to alignment with blueprint of love. Spirit, please clear intergalactic programs and bring back into alignment with blueprint of love. Spirit, ask you to please clear expression of love at the emotional level and bring back into alignment and expression. Spirit, please clear cosmic mother hunger and connect this soul back to the mother, to the cosmic mother, and realigned with the blueprint of love. Spirit, please clear the father hunger and reconnect the soul to their connection to the cosmic father. Please bring back into connection with a blueprint of love. Spirit, please apply healing by father, mother, and grandfather of the oversoul. Spirit, please clear and balance thoughts of the one universe. Spirit, please clear energy of creation at all levels on chart 3. Spirit, please clear electricity. Spirit, would you like to apply any healing for the soul at this moment? Spirit, please apply the power symbol for these souls. Be sure to connect the soul to the center of the power symbol so the soul can receive the energy of friendliness, love, faith, compassion, supportiveness, tolerance, wisdom. I ask you to please be sure to apply all of the power symbol healing into the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, intuitive bodies. Thank you. Checking root chakra and clearing, rebalancing now. Checking sacral chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking solar plexus chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking heart chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking throat chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking third eye chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking crown chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Checking earth star chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Applying grounding at 100%. Checking star gate chakra, clearing, rebalancing now. Connecting to crown. Opening one portal of love. Spirit, please upgrade body to crystal core. Spirit, please clear and rebalance map of existence for this soul. I ask you to please realign with blueprint of love, concept of truth, total truth. Spirit, please check the law of three, impulse. Bring it to 100%. Clear programs that are keeping this soul from connecting to the energy of impulse and expressing at 100%. Please clear and replace with good. Spirit, checking law of three, resistance. Please clear resistance and bring it down to 0%. For this soul. Please clear resistance for the soul, any programs or energetic noise that is keeping the soul from being able to express resistance at 0%. Clear any energies that are keeping this soul from being able to overcome resistance. Any entanglements that keep this soul stuck in resistance, I ask you to please clear and bring resistance to 0%. Thank you. Spirit, checking law 3. Response. Please clear response and bring it up to 100% expression. Spirit, ask you to please clear any blocks, restrictions, and programs that are keeping this soul from being able to respond accordingly to their blueprint of love, accordingly to their highest expression. And let this expression of response, aligned with their soul's purpose, aligned with their soul's truth, to be expressed at 100%. Response in alignment is activated now at 100%. Clearing health for this soul for this upcoming year and bringing health to 100% expression. Positive health, 100% expression. Negative health at 0% expression. Thank you. Spirit, please clear the energy of control and power for the soul. Let the soul be in touch with their power. Positive power, 100%. Negative power, 0%. Positive control, 100%. Negative control, 0%. Clear blocks, programs, and restrictions that are keeping the soul from being able to express positive power and control now. Downloading royal purple, royal blue, and gold. A blessing from Archangel Michael. Please apply these colors into the energy field of this soul now. Let these colors express the positive expression of this soul in whichever form they're meant to express, unique to them now. Archangel Raphael is moving forward to share and heal. Applying healing from Archangel Raphael. Downloading emerald green light into your energetic body. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel. Spirit, please clear auric field, repair all aura tears at all layers, and apply healing and 100% expression of health at the auric field. Raise vibration at 100% and beyond, and ground higher vibration into the soul's body, mind, and soul now. Applying crystal rainbow light, cosmic light activation into the soul's energy field now, expanding heart into 100% expression of love, forgiveness now. Is there anything else that needs to be cleared now? We are now closing your record. Please continue to listen as we close your records. Spirit asks you to please apply mop-up for this soul. Does their higher self agree that they're cleared? Does the spiritual being agree that they're cleared? Please clear if they're not. Does my spiritual being agree that they're cleared? Does my higher self agree that they're cleared? Are there any programs coming up to be cleared? Have all pre-programmed illnesses, accidents, disease, dementia programs been cleared as part of the mop-up? Has brain restructuring been carried out as part of the mop-up? What is the level of consciousness that we're leaving the souls? Please clear, remove, elevate, and educate committee members to the most expanded level of Beyond New Paradigm. Are they clear to the heart spirit of the most expanded level of Chart 3? Show me. What is the percentage of completion of this clearing and accuracy of this clearing? Please apply triple light shield. I ask Spirit to apply the shield to keep the soul from reconnecting to any entities or any energies that don't serve their highest good. Your records are now closed. You may open your eyes. And I want to invite you to participate on my monthly clearings. If you liked this clearing, then you would love to participate in the clearings that I am going to be offering live via Zoom every month. We're going to have different intentions for every month, and you will be able to find all the information on the description below of this video. I also want to invite you to subscribe to this channel, and if you like this video, be sure to like it and share with someone that you love. Anything that you do to share this light that we're sharing here on this channel is going to help expand the healing that we so need on this planet. I hope to see you on my private group, and I look forward to connecting in the future with you. Thank you, and namaste.